Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about suffering. Now, there are two types of suffering. One will serve you, and one won't really benefit you at all and actually makes things worse. So, I'll talk about the bad one first. So, suffering, we've all had instances in our life where things don't go our way, or we have challenges or disappointments. And our self thinking, what we say to ourselves in our mind and our thoughts, is generally things like, why is this happening to me? Or that's not fair, or how could this be, or I don't deserve it, or anything like that. And we're really not going to get answers to those questions. They're the wrong questions to ask. They're just going to extend our pain and suffering. So, what do we do? Like, instead of doing that, we might say, ask a different question. What's the first step I could take in resolving this issue? How can I eradicate this issue? Or forget about the reasons why or the origins of. Think about the resolution. Now, the second type of suffering, interestingly enough, we think about suffering as a bad thing, but really, when we get out of our box and in our comfort zone, we are not doing things that are the norm. Where and a lot of times they're very hard, they're complicated, they're challenging, but suffering, in that sense, also brings us great growth, also brings us great achievements. If you want to become a lawyer, you have to study for the bar. It's long, long hours. You want to become a doctor, you put in all these clinical hours in medical school. It's long, long hours. You want to overcome an injury or an illness. It's long, long PT or sitting in bed and taking meds and going by doctor's orders or whatever it might be. I mean, we all have different challenges. And that type of suffering leads to an achievement. There's an end result that's a positive thing, even though the suffering is very uncomfortable. Interestingly enough, the etymology, the word origin of the word passion is pati, which is the Latin root for suffering. So it really means if you're passionate about something, how much suffering are you willing to go through to attain what you want to attain? Interesting kind of concept. We would think of it as this warm, fuzzy thing, being passion and whatever, and love, and that's all well and good. But the fact is, it takes a lot of struggles. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of discomfort to get into that passion phase. So maybe next time, when you're having a problem, when you're suffering, think about what type of suffering are you actually doing? Are you extending your pain for no reason? Or are you going through the pain to achieve a higher purpose? Obviously, the second one's better. Till next time, guys, just remember you could always reach out to me for anything, any questions, any comments, and until we see each other again, just remember, choose the right type of suffering. It'll benefit you. God bless.